Good morning, everyone in Australia, and good evening to people in North America. This is Danish, and we are in weekly chart review call, followed by Q&A session and also strategic discussion about wheel option strategy. Starting with S&P 500 futures, weekly chart, we almost have a V recovery. And we have just crossed this neckline at 39.04 where it had failed. So we're looking at another 60 point above this. Once we when the markets open on Monday here in Sydney, Sunday in North America, I expect it to move up at least 60 points from here. So 39.90-ish to 4,000 level would be what we might see in this week. And the daily chart also shows a very prominent recovery. We may see a couple of red days, probably profit booking on Monday or Tuesday. And this would be like forming a likely high base formation here. A red day, Monday or Tuesday, we may see a high base and then start moving upwards. So that's a kind of bullish sign. Let's talk about Nasdaq. Nasdaq had a falling wedge formation, and if we look at the channel and the retracement levels that we had, we are sitting at the support level of 12,897. So this is where it actually tried failing again, but got pushed back up. So it is trying to get back inside this channel, but for now, if we look at the weekly chart, Nasdaq is lagging behind in comparison to ES. We do see a tweezer bottom here, which is again a bullish pattern. This looks more like a tweezer bottom, but Nasdaq is tracking slower compared to ES, which would be Russell. Russell had a big fat bullish engulfing candle again, and if you look at it on a daily chart, oh my god, this may come back down because of profit booking. Next week, we are also looking at this resistance level at 2352.7. So you may see a pullback here, not further up. We may see a pullback or a high base formation on a weekly, which is again something very normal to happen. So for people who are invested in ETFs related to Russell, I would say be watchful, especially people who are selling covered calls. Be mindful about the pullback that we may expect for at least a couple of days in this coming week. Talking about Dow Jones. Dow Jones is actually shooting upwards from this high base on weekly. So Dow Jones is way more bullish compared to all the other three indices. So Dow Jones is tracking upwards. So if someone is investing in diamonds, the ETF, this is a good sign. And again, a word of caution, this is at the resistance level of 32,689, 32,520. So Looking at it on a daily, we may again see some consolidation happening here. The daily candle might get stuck between 32,689 and 32,520, at least on Monday or Tuesday is what I'm expecting. We did see something similar happen here. We went all the way up, got past, and pull back here, pull back here. Whenever there are two close level of resistances, we see a pullback. So this comes as no surprise. We may see some pullback on quickly going over XJO, Australia. That is Australian Securities Exchange. This is just going sideways. Looking for a direction from the US markets. This is going sideways, but that being said, it is trying to form higher lows on weekly. In fact, this looks more like a pennant on weekly. And, this is on the way up, so we're just waiting to shoot up after this pennant formation. We can confirm this pennant line chart. This is going in like a snake, and before you know it, it will just shoot upwards. Let's look at Nifty for people who are investing in India. Nifty is just consolidating sideways, just below the resistance level of 8,173. So it needs to clear this before we move it up any further. If we look at it on a daily chart, we may see here picture see went up, failed at the top of the channel, fell below, took some support from the channel again, tried going up against this resistance level of 15,173 and failed again, third time again. So maybe fourth time would be a charm. Again, this is kind of forming a pennant or ascending triangle, if you will. And we may see some kind of breakout pattern once this pattern is complete on a daily. We can confirm, oh, sorry. We can confirm this pattern chart. This looks more like a ascending triangle. So this is again a bullish sign, ascending triangle. We get caught in this corner and then shoot upwards up here in the next few days, at least, or probably by the end of next week, 26th of March. So that's it for me today. You may unmute yourself and feel free to ask any questions that you may have.